Hello everyone! Welcome, this is Therius, and we are playing Slay the Spire 2. Last time, we played as the Regents, and we did not finish the Spire, but we got a decent way in that I'm confident I know the general gist of what he's trying to do as a character. So now, we are going to play as the Necrobinder. A Spire-born lich who seeks revenge, calls upon her trusty left hand, Otzi, in combat. And then, bound to phylactery at the start of your turn, summon one. So, yeah, I know you can summon your skeleton hand, but I don't know the exact mechanics of that. We share the same goal. He killed all that I love! My power is yours. Okay. Lead paperweight, choose one of two colorless cards to add to your deck. Palmender, upgrade a card, or precarious scissors, remove 2 cards from your deck, take 13 damage. So, summon 5. Summon Osti with 5 HP. If already summoned, raise his max HP by 5 for this combat. So, Osti deals 6 damage, deals additional damage equal to Osti's current HP. So, Osti... I think Osti takes damage before us? Anyway, let's remove a strike and a defend. And take 13 health. So, let's see. 1, 2... That's a 2 route. 1, 2. So there's 2 no matter where I go. So this route has a shop pretty high up. And this doesn't have a this route doesn't have a shop at all, it looks like. So I guess we'll go this way. Okay, die for you. Osti absorbs all unblocked attack damage. Okay, I thought I remember seeing that somewhere. I don't have summon. If I defend, does it get applied to Osti? Okay, I think it does. Unfortunately, Osti will still die. Yeah. But okay. Bodyguard. So summon 5. And then we can defend twice. Okay, yeah, block does prevent Osti from taking damage. Nice. Okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, what is this thing? Hold on. Sea Punk. I like the design. Oh yeah, we're in the new area, aren't we? We're in the Underdocks. That's why we haven't seen this guy before. Waterfall Giant. At the end of the act, you will fight Waterfall Giant. Does each act have their own set of bosses? That's really cool. I wonder if I know it's planned for Act 2 and 3 to have alternate acts. I wonder if those are in the game yet. Anyway. We don't need to defend there at all. There we go. Nice. Good boy, Osti. Good boy. Whoops. I took a potion. Potion of blinding. Okay. Putrefied. Apply to weak. Apply to vulnerable. Exhaust. Delay. Gain 11 block. Next turn. Gain 1. Is that a flaming tongue? That's funny. Snap. Osti deals 7 damage. Add retain to a card in your hand. I mean, why not? At the very least, it's only 7 damage though. Well, whatever. Hold on. Yeah, it is only 7 damage. It's fine. It's better. It's a better strike. At the very least. Self-help book. On the floor lies a tome. Top 3 ways to conquer the spire. The book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? Read the back. Choose an attack to enchant with Sharp 2. Increase damage on this card by 2. Read a random passage. Choose a skill to enchant with Nimble 2. Increase block gain from this card by 2, or locks. You don't have any powers that can be enchanted. Okay. I guess we could give Snap Sharp 2. Why not? You flip the book over and read the summary. Critics and cultists agree that sharp and pointy weapons are the best way to inflict damage. There's a price sticker on the back of the book, crossed out and marked with a greatly reduced price. Proceed. Okay. Sludge Spinner. Yeah, just so I guess you have to remember debuffs more, because I think in the first one it will say like plans to apply weak to you, right? Or am I misremembering that? Okay, so bodyguard will snap, and we will keep it defend, because why not? Osty's gonna die this turn, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Some of you may die. But that's neat. It's like a regenerating shield. You always get at least one block, quote unquote. Which is nice. Okay, 19 gold. Capture spirit. Enemy loses 3 HP. Add 3 souls into your draw pile. Oh, draw 2 cards. Exhaust. Okay. Pull aggro, summon 4, gain 7 block. Fetch. Osty deals 3 damage. If this is the first time this card has been played this turn, and draw 1 card. I kind of want Capture Spirit. That seems pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Toad Pole. Oh yeah, they have the same markings as the toad in the Insect Act. The giant thorny toad. So they are going to be dealing 7 damage. We'll kill the one that's dealing, that's strengthening itself. Oh shoot, it's giving itself thorns. Oh, and it even grows the thorns on the model? That's cool. So if Osty deals damage, does he take the damage? Or do I take the damage? I guess we'll find out, right? Is that an attack? No, it's a skill, so I don't take damage from that from thorns. But Osty, does Osty take... Yeah, okay. I figured that would be the case, but it's good to confirm that. But if I attack, will Osty take the damage? I don't have an attack to try that out. Actually, I do. No, that's... never mind. Let's test it. Okay, I take the damage if I'm the one to do the damage. Okay. That's consistent. Okay. Invoke. Next turn, summon 2 and gain 2 energy. Okay. Blight Strike. Deal 8 damage. Apply Doom equal to damage dealt. Doom. At the end of the enemy turn, if it has at least as much Doom as HP, it dies. Or Deathbringer. Apply 21 Doom and 1 weak to all enemies. Let's try that. Shoot. If we go this route, we are forced to fight 2 elites without, like, being able to opt out. Hardened Shell. Skulking Colony cannot lose more than 20 HP each turn. I don't have any defense. Let's, vulnerable it, I guess. Oh, I don't want to use the retained strike. Oh, whoops. Oh, 4 dazes? That's rough. Oh, Doom doesn't count as damage. We should probably defend. I mean, these both give the same amount. Could add souls into the draw pile. Does Doom decrease? I don't think it does. Okay, so they're defending, so let's draw. Let's just keep drawing so we can clear those dazes out. I guess I'll retain a defend. Okay, so it's gonna be doing 18, but goodbye, you're dead, right? At the end of the enemy turn. Oh, it's delayed. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Permafrost, the first time you play a power, each combat gains 6 block. I was about to say I don't have a power, but here's a... Whenever you apply Doom, gain 2 block. Shroud. I don't want another Deathbringer, that's a little much. Death's Door, gain 6 block. If you applied Doom to this turn, gain 2 block 2 additional times. Ooh. Let's do Shroud. I think we're pivoting to Doom instead of Austin, because what else are other cards? I took Snap. Capture Spirit doesn't really synergize with anything in particular. Is Capture Spirit exhaust? It is not. None of my cards are exhaust yet. Okay, so we're gonna Deathbringer and then defend. We're going to Shroud, not Shroud. Summon. I guess attack, even though it doesn't really, you don't have enough to do anything. Shoot, I can't defend twice, but I can. Oh, and that's not an attack, they just lose the HP. That's nice. I don't have any more energy. Shoot. Bodyguard. Unleash. And we'll snap and keep the defend. Oh, I should have retained the soul. Oops. Oh well, it's whatever. It's not ethereal, so it's not like it vanishes. If I Deathbringer, they die. Right? Yeah. At the end of their turn, so I still have to defend. Shoot. I keep forgetting that. It's okay, Aussie's 7 HP, so I don't take any damage. And Aussie doesn't even die, because I forgot block goes first, and then Aussie's health. Power Potion, okay. Dance Macabre. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 3 block. Well, hold on. Where did she get those beefy arms? She doesn't have beefy arms. She has skeleton arms. Where did she get those? Who are you wearing, girl? Ethereal, gain 6 block, apply 1 week. Defy. Yeah, why not? Uh-oh, I don't have AoE. Skittish. First time Phantasmal Gardener is hit each turn, it gains 6 block. That's annoying. Let's Power Potion here. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. At the start of your turn, add 1 random card into your hand. It gains ethereal. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 9 damage. Ooh, actually, because I have the... Doom counts as a debuff, right? I'm pretty sure. Either way, this fight's a lot less scary because I forgot I do have that Doom thing. So... And it's not even... Oh, they take 9 damage, so it's not they lose 9 HP. But debuffs don't do damage. Nice. Now I just need to defend adequately. Ew, it just licked all over me. Gross. Yeah, her arms are skeletal. Who are you wearing, girl? Sparkling Rouge. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Cleanse. Summon 3, exhaust 1 card from your draw pile. Sleight of Flesh. Whenever you apply debuff to an enemy, they take 9 damage. Absolutely, I will take that. That was a amazing card. The legends were true. Entering into a pitch-dark chamber, a sudden light pierces the darkness from above just as the door slams behind you. Hold on. Sorry, it just occurred to me. I was like, wait, why did I win that turn? This applies 2 debuffs. So it does 18 damage. So not only am I applying 21 Doom and 1 weak, I'm also doing 18 damage. Illuminated before you appears to be a podium with a map on it. You feel compelled to take it. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Let me recalibrate. Entering into a pitch-dark chamber, a sudden light pierces the darkness from above just as the door slams behind you. Illuminated before you appears to be a podium with a map on it. You feel compelled to take it. Suspicious. Nab the map. Receive the spoils map. Marks a site of 600 extra gold in the next act. Or slowly find an exit, lose 8 HP. I kind of want the spoils map, even if it's functionally a curse until it's activated. What's the worst that could happen? As you grab the map, an opening appears before you on the other side of the room. Vajra, start each combat with 1 strength. I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of strength if I'm going like a Doom build, but it doesn't hurt at the very least. Shoot, I don't have enough to activate that and Deathbringer. Shoot, I am also going to be taking damage. It's fine. Okay. We're going to bodyguard. We're going to... What is this? When an enemy dies, corpse like immediately eats it, becoming stunned and gaining 4 strength. Ew. Oof. I'm definitely gonna have to rest. Yeah, I'm gonna take this rest. Absolutely. I really want one particular card that I didn't draw, so we will gain 5 block and apply 1 weak, which will also deal 9 damage. We'll defend. And I guess we'll unleash. It's fine, we will 100% draw Deathbringer, rather. Okay, then we just need to defend. And then we won't take any damage because Aussie will take the 2. Yep. Nice. Nice. Borrowed time. Apply 3 Doom to yourself. Gain energy. I have really low health. I do not want to be applying Doom to myself. But... So it's only the debuff to an enemy. And whenever I apply Doom, I gain 2 block. Ooh. Then there's Reap Retain, deal 25 damage. Oh, sorry, my coffee hasn't woken me up fully yet. Or Flatten, Asti deals 12 damage. This card costs 0 if Asti has attacked this turn. I think Borrowed Time, for when we do have a full health bar, or a health bar above 13, which we will right now. Oh, I like how she sits. And then Asti curled up next to her. It's cute. It's cute. Alright. Squeeze, Asti deals 25 damage. Deal 5 additional damage for all of your other Asti attacks. Asti deals 6 damage. Poke. Poke. Deathbringer. Pull aggro. Summon 4. Gain 7 block. Shroud. Do I want a second Shroud? Probably not. Upon pickup, enchant an attack with momentum 5. Increase this card's attack damage by 5 this combat when played. Planisphere. Whenever you enter a question mark room, heal 4. Deal 12 damage, retain your hand this turn, or every 10 cards you draw, gain energy. I don't do a lot of card draw. This Planisphere might be useful for sustain. Yeah, let's get the Planisphere, and I can't get anything else. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna Doom and block. Goodbye, Asti. Oh yeah, what are you, a haunted ship? You don't look haunted, you look like a crab is using you as a shell. Oh, that's not gold, that's like barnacle tubes or whatever. Never mind. I do like how, like, at first glance it does look like it's just a bunch of gold, though. That's clever. Okay, so let's draw a couple more cards. So I want a Shroud. No, hold on. So I want to Shroud first, then I want to apply 2 Doom to myself to gain an energy. Sleight of Flesh. I can't summon. But I should probably defend. As much as I'd like to unleash Asti upon my enemies. I don't want Asti to die. Deathbringer. I have the... Yeah, well, Deathbringer. We win, but we are going to take 11 damage first. Whoops. Uh-oh. Doom is very fun. Bone Shards. If Asti is alive, he deals 9 damage to all enemies, and you gain 9 block. Asti dies! No! Death's Door. Gain 6 block. If you apply Doom this turn, gain block 2 additional times. Yes. I did not even read the other one. Whoops, I probably should have, but I don't have enough to shop anyway, so I gain 4 HP. Sunken Treasury. A path leads you into a partially submerged vault. There are 2 chests, but only 1 brittle key. The first chest, shaking it, you get jingly jangly noises. Bit of gold. Second chest, enormous, ornate, and clearly cursed. Lots of gold. I don't want greed, so we'll take the little chest. Yep, there was gold in it. Do I risk it to upgrade? 7 block, 2 energy. I can't upgrade that. 13 damage. 3. 26 Doom. 4 HP and 4 souls. Maybe I should just heal. There's nothing in particular that's like, I really gotta upgrade it. Borrowed time would be pretty good to have. I mean, they would all be nice upgrades to have, but there's nothing in particular that's like, oh, I gotta have it. I mean, the 2 weak and 7 block would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. Why, sure. Why? No, let's do borrowed time. Maybe. Hold on. It's early enough that if I die, I die. It's fine. Borrowed time. Ooh. I would totally have this like water fountain in my house and like on a shelf or something. That's really pretty. What's it called? Waterfall giant? That's a really cool enemy design. And I like how the limbs have the waterfall like flowing around it. Huh. Okay, well, we're gonna capture Spirit. I'm going to snap and retain Death's Door. I'm gonna defend. Oh, I don't need to defend. Oh, well, whatever. Steam Eruption. When killed, deals 15 damage at the end of your next turn. What do you mean when killed? Do you have a second phase I have to worry about? Let's soul. Okay, so we're going to Roud. Then we are going to, since I did apply Doom, Death's Door. I'm gonna borrow time. Oh wait, no, shoot, I screwed that up. I didn't apply the Doom yet. Ah, okay, it's fine. Which is better? I think this is better to just have up. Yeah, and then we'll keep the other soul in our deck. Not like I can do anything anyway. Defend. I wonder if there is a heal option or if it's just summon. Because it raises Otzi's max HP, but it doesn't. But the max HP isn't equal to their current HP, right? I mean, obviously it's not. So I have 7. Why do I have 7 block? That's strange. I mean, I'm not complaining, but why do I have 7 block? Where did that come from? Okay, well I can just go all in because they're buffing themselves and healing themselves. Oh, okay. I gotta kill you fast, I think. Oh, the retain stays for the rest of the combat. Ooh, that's really cool for Snap. That's a cool thing. Okay, I thought it was just that turn or whatever. Okay, so they're dealing 13. I can summon. I don't want to borrow time necessarily, so let's defend. Unfortunately, Otzi is going to take some damage, but that's fine. We'll use this soul. Shoot. I was hoping to get a Doom card. I guess we'll add it to the defend, even though I'm going to be using the defend right now. Yeah, we don't need to use borrow time yet. Oh, God. This is going to suck. Okay, let's see. Soul, let's see what we have. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can get one more. Okay, we're Deathbringing. And then we are Death Dooring. Do I need a Death Door? No. Because I can borrow time. And then defend, and that should be fine. And then we can keep Death's Door in our hand. I really need another way to apply Doom. Does borrow time exhaust? I think it does. No, it doesn't. I guess that makes sense because you are applying a debuff to yourself. Then we're going to snap and give Captor Spirit retain. Snap is way better than I thought it was going to be. I definitely want Bodyguard up as high as I can get it. Because I need to be able to survive the steam eruption, I can only assume. Hold on, why didn't I... If you apply to Doom this turn, gain 2 block an additional 2 times. Didn't I do that? I didn't use borrowed time first. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. No, hold on. Yeah, didn't I just use Deathbringer? Am I crazy? I did not use Deathbringer. Shoot, I'm such an idiot. I'm playing this so wrong. Okay, it's fine. Deals additional damage equal to Onsi's current health. Yeah. Which one doesn't have retain? This one doesn't have retain. Ugh, Osty's gonna take a good chunk. That's fine. We're gonna soul. We're gonna soul again. Soul again. This didn't give me what I wanted. I don't need to borrow time right now, I don't think. So we're just gonna defend. This is gonna suck though, because we definitely don't have enough to survive. Well, Death's Door to keep Osty as healthy as possible. Okay, now we have to survive. So we need to survive a 48 hit. So we're borrowing time. How much Doom do I have right now? I don't even know how to tell that. So we're summoning. We're getting another soul. Defend, defend, defend. I don't think we have enough. That's 35. We'll be taking 18 and then Doom will take us out, I think. Oh, I have 15 Doom. Wait, what do you mean? No! Oh no, we are dead. I thought it was that turn. Shoot. And I can't apply Doom to myself. Okay, well, we're dead. Oh my god, somehow we are not dead. Okay. I guess the Doom gets wiped out as soon as it's over, so I don't need to survive another turn with it. Oh man, okay. Demesne, whatever. Ethereal. At the end of your turn, gain additional energy and draw 1 additional card. At the start of your turn, rather, sorry. Transfigure, add replay to a card in your hand. It costs an extra energy. Exhaust. Scythe. The Scythe. Deal 13 damage. Permanently increase this card's damage by 3. Ooh. I like this. I like that. So we're gonna go with that. Okay. Goopy Dragon, such malice paints your heart. We would share the same paint if you knew what's befallen me. There is no peace on your path. Take a part of me to ease your burdens. Pale's Tears, if you end your turn with unspent energy, gain an additional 2 energy next turn. Enchant a card with Clone, or Pale's Blood at the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. It's just a permanent, not even for the start of the combat, but it's just a permanent, you draw an extra card. It's crazy. Okay, I mean, yeah, let's do that. The other two are obviously good, but... Okay, so where's the treasure map one? There it is. Oh, I have to go through it anyway. Okay. So 1 elite, 2, 3. And then this one, if I am feeling weak, I can pivot this way. Okay, alright. Do I go to the shop first? I mean, might as well, right? Alright. Let's... Deathbringer, that will take out that one. And then we'll Death's Door. So we don't take any damage. I wonder if the Ancient at the start of each act, because that's what they're called, right? Ancient. Choose Pale's Blood, skipped Pale's Tear, skipped Pale's... Oh, I can see. Rewards Pale's Blood. Does that randomize? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention enough. I probably should be paying attention to that. But okay, we'll summon. We'll defy. We don't need borrowed time. Hazer Crab. That's what it was called. Oops. I guess I'm not getting anything out of that one. Yeah, I'll take 1 damage, but that's fine, because you die. Because you're stupid. Clarity Extract. Lethality. Ethereal. The first attack each turn deals 50% additional damage. Wisp. Retain. Gain 1 exhaust. Ooh, okay. And I draw an extra card, so I don't think there's a reason not to take that. So, retain, deal 8 damage to all enemies. We'll do Reap. I mean Wisp, not Reap. Yeah, we'll do this one, and then I guess we'll Wisp and... Do I Shroud? Or Defend here? I think I Defend. Yeah. So, I don't need a Death's Door, but I will Defy so I don't lose that. Now, I wonder who Osti is. You know? Like, I wonder if Osti has some significance out of just being a summoned companion. Like, where Osti came from. Let's borrow some time so we can activate Death's Door. And then also... we'll retain the spoils map so we don't have to worry about it being our deck, I guess. We'll Shroud. We'll capture Spirit. And then... deal 12. And then I can break their shield and stun them. There we go. Defy. Deathbringer. Let's see what we get. We'll borrow some time. Select a card to retain. I guess we'll do that, and then I'll just defend twice. So close to killing him. But that's fine. They're dead now. Heart of Iron. Gain 7 plating at the end of your turn. Yeah, we know what plating does. Rattle. Osti deals 7 damage. Hits an additional time for each other time he has attacked this turn. Drain power. Deal 10 damage. Upgrade 2 random cards in your discard pile. Or debilitate. Deal 7 damage. Vulnerable and weak are twice as effective against the enemy for the next 3 turns. Ooh. I don't think I want any of these in particular. Yeah, let's go to the shop. We have 200 gold, so we can hopefully get another Doom card. Ethereal, deal 7 damage, apply 1 vulnerable, gain 5 block, apply 7 Doom to all enemies. Absolutely. Add a soul into your draw pile, lose 2 strength, gain energy at the start of each turn. Friendship. Great. It's just a friendship bracelet. That's cute. Oh, it's the Necrobinder and Osti. Oh, that's so cute. All right, choose 1 of 3 random cards, add it to your hand. If it costs 0 this turn, Master strategy, draw 3 cards, exhaust. Let's get negative pulse. Gain 8 block, add a soul into your draw pile. Do I want this? I can get this and remove a card, so I will do that. Let's get rid of Strike. I think I'm gonna get rid of Strike. Because defense are still... I don't do much raw damage with the strikes. I tend to just not use the strikes at all if I have other options. So we have to use this. We don't have to worry about taking damage because they're just going to be debuffing us. Hunter Killer. I don't think I faced this one before. So what we're going to do is... we're going to Shroud. We're going to Defy. We're gonna Grave Warden, and I don't have enough to Deathbringer, but I can give it Retain. This has Retain. This does not have Retain. Let's Capture Spirit. We'll negative pulse. We'll Death's Door. I'm gonna draw some more because I have 3 energy here. So if I can get... okay, nice. I was about to say, if I can get Sleight of Flesh, I can do something with it. Because this deals weak. And now I'm not taking any damage. Neither is Osti. Nice, okay. So let's... Deathbringer. We'll Death's Door. And we'll Bodyguard. Negative pulse, bodyguard, snap. Well, we gotta do this, and it'll apply weak and deal damage to him. Roll negative pulse, we'll bodyguard, and then we'll unleash. Sure. Nasti's only taking 1 damage, which is nice. This borrowed time card is crazy. And then I just need to defend. Yeah. Alright. I would definitely overblocked, but that's fine. It's not like I'm conserving energy. Do I want a negative pulse? Another negative pulse I don't want bone shards. Grave blast. Deal 4 damage. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. Yeah, I think another negative pulse would be good. And then we can upgrade a card. What am I upgrading? Shroud. Add Soul Plus. Draw 3 cards. Gain 6 blocks, 11 doom. This lowers the cost. We'll definitely do that. So that's more consistent. This fella, what's he called? Decimillipede? Those aren't legs, those are tendrils. Look how they're like flail. That's very cute. Anyway, so these look like, because these legs are going in this direction, these legs are going in this direction. I think these are several different millipedes fused together. Maybe? Okay, so this retains. Unfortunately, nothing else retains. So 10, 16 plus 8 damage is coming in. I am gonna borrow time so I can Death Door here. Summon 5. I'm gonna capture Spirit. So Osti, I think, will die. Yep. Shoot. That's fine. I didn't take any damage. So we'll Shroud. We'll Deathbringer. Still taking a good amount of damage, so I'm gonna Wisp and Grave Ward in here. I don't want to use my souls yet. There's no need for it. And I still have the Damsel Cube in here. Yeah, so if I draw into it, that's not great for me. I'm going to defend here. Do I want to plate? I'm at full health. Let's plating. Yeah, nice. Okay, alright. Okay, well, not as nice, but at least it saved me 7 HP, and then it'll save me 6 this turn, and so on and so forth. Still haven't gotten the... That sucks. Okay, I'm applying 1 week. Let's do it to this guy, and then we'll negative pulse twice. Yeah, there we go. And then we just will take no damage, actually. And then we win. Would you look at that? Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Ooh. Add a card to your deck. Let's do this first. Do I want to lose the 2 strength? I don't really attack. And the only attack that the only like raw damage I really do that I care about is from Sleight of Flesh, but that's not an attack, so it's not affected by strength. Putrefy, apply 2 weak, 2 vulnerable. And we'll do friendship. I will not turn down more energy. Potion Courier. There's a sour smell in the air, and shortly after you find a Potion Courier collapsed on the ground. Unmoving, lifeless, dead? All their belongings have been ransacked. There is a batch of foul-smelling potions with a note. Recipient, merchant. The merchant's right here. I'm gonna get 600. And then there's another merchant up here if I don't want to fight the... Yeah, you know what? Why not? We'll get the 3 foul potions. What could the merchant want with these potions? So I think it's one of these the bat people that we see in the spire. It's funny that they have the X over their eyes because they don't have eyes. But I'm pretty sure that's what this guy is. What's inside? Spoils map. So 600 gold and then a meal ticket. Cool. All right. Well, now I'm at full health. Do I want a second borrowed time? Probably. Deal damage equal to the enemy's doom. Invoke, next turn summon 2 and gain 2 energy. Strikes and defends, gain ethereal. That's good if I had like the ethereal stuff, but I don't... I mean, it would let me get rid of the strikes from... But then it... I have enough blocks through other cards that I guess I don't need the defense. Up to 10 block persists across turns. Okay. Bag of preparation. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll remove a card. I don't really want... Hold on, what was the card that I was looking at that I didn't really want? Unleash? I don't really ever use Unleash. I kind of just use Asti as a blocker. Yeah, I don't really use Asti as an attacker. So I'm gonna take out Unleash. And then I will get a second borrowed time. I don't think I need a second borrowed time. Gain 13 block, retain your hand this turn. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. Oh, it's a power. I didn't want to buy it. I didn't want to buy it. Oh no. Uh-oh. I wanted to right click on it and see what it would upgrade to. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, we'll use this. Am I borrowing time right now? I mean, there's no reason not to, right? And then we'll capture spirits. We'll defend and defend, and then we'll only take a little bit of damage. Friendship! What is else in my deck? Okay. Just thinking if I should use the soul or not. I mean, I guess we can rolling Boulder, because that wouldn't trigger its days, right? I would take 17 damage, though, so probably not. So let's defend this turn. Let's see. Slay the Flesh. Why do I have 5 energy at the start of each turn? Oh, from friendship, right. Negative pulse, negative pulse. Will wisp and then Deathbringer. We don't need to use the souls. I like how my build just completely does not interact with this boss's unique mechanic at all. We'll Shroud. I guess we'll Defy. Oof, okay, that's fine. Brave Warden or Borrow Time. I mean, Borrow Time so we can activate Death's Door, absolutely. Will... Nice, Deathbringer. We'll Grave Warden, then we'll Bodyguard, and then I guess we'll Snap. And we're not going to be taking any damage. Is this at the start of my turn? Okay, so I just need to not take... Okay, there's no way I cannot win. So I guess I'll just end my turn, actually. Nice! That was the easiest hive we've done. Cannot take the duplicator potion. I forgot to throw the foul potions at the shopkeeper. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. It's fine. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. I don't mind that one. Add a replay to a card in your hand. It costs extra energy. Play this card an additional time. It doesn't exhaust if it's upgraded. Let's take Transfigure. I feel like that could be pretty broken. Empower. Okay. So I guess we'll Rolling Boulder. And then Sleight of Flash. Then we'll just keep Wisp for a better turn. Okay, we'll take this. I can negate Pulse and then Death's Door. Death's Door is crazy. I feel like the overall power of each individual card is higher in this version. But maybe the higher ascensions like are tougher. And that, or maybe it's just balance. They're like, we'll overtune things and then scale things back depending on how things shake out. Because this is early access, so this is a lot of balancing stuff is going to be happening. So the game is a bit unbalanced right now. Some things are undertuned, some things are overtuned. Take Friendship, but there's a lot more ways to gain energy, which I like. Across all 3 characters, there were a lot of ways to gain energy. Transfigure. Do I want to transfigure anything? I don't think so, not right now. We are going to Defy. Then I think we're going to Bodyguard and Defend. Okay, let's see. Shroud is definitely good to have. We'll Transfigure Deathbringer. Okay, we won. Doom definitely feels more powerful than Poison. But it's not doing damage over time, it's just a flat thing. Maybe that's the... Poison damage can stack up a lot faster because it's doing damage every single turn, while this is just a flat, this is how much they have. Do I want another negative pulse? I don't want another snap, and I don't want... What was the other one? Reap? Do I want another negative pulse? My defense and strikes have ethereal now. No, I think I'm okay for negative pulse. Wait, hold on. 1, 2... You know, it wouldn't hurt to have another thing that applies Doom. I think I gotta go to the shop and get rid of these foul potions. Alright, so we're friendshipping. We're negative pulsing. We're bodyguarding. We're gonna borrow some time so we can defy. And then I think I'll just let these vanish, yeah. And that's it for strikes and defense. No, I have one more strike in my deck, okay. So we're shrouding. We're going to... There's no way to apply Doom in my hand right now. But I am going to Grave Warden. And then I guess I'll Snap and retain Death's Door. We'll definitely use this. And then I'll Slide of Flesh, and then I will Negative Pulse. I am going to be taking a lot of damage here. Not that much damage, though. I have so many souls. But with Sleight of Flesh, that's basically the negative pulse is basically block 5, deal 7 plus 9, 14 damage to all enemies. That's essentially what it boils down to, but then it also, because 7 of that damage is Doom, it also triggers other effects. It's just such a good card to have in my hands right now. I don't need to do anything else. Shoot. Do I want a third negative pulse? Or a fourth negative pulse? I don't think I need a fourth one. That's a little crazy. And I don't need another Capture Spirit or Grave Warden. I have plenty of souls. Okay, so we're gonna throw. Ah, so refreshing. Ah, so refreshing. Dance Macabre whenever you... Yeah, whose arms are that, girl? Whose arms are that? Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 3 block. I don't really need that. Frozen Egg, whenever you add a power to your deck. Upgrade it, sure. Gorget. Kifuda, upon pickup, enchant up to 3 cards with Adroit. Adroit, gain 3 block. Ooh. I could give that to my negative pulses. Yeah, I'll give that to my negative pulses. Why not? Impatience. If you know attacks in your hand, draw 2 cards. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Let's see. I can remove a card. I don't know if I want to remove the strikes and defends because they're ethereal now. So they'll just vanish. It's probably more effective to remove something else that's not doing that much for me, but the only card I can think of is Rolling Boulder. But I have so much energy now that it's not really a concern. So I guess I will remove a strike. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We will smith. I do want... Hold on. 11 Doom. Lose 1 strength. I don't really care about that side effect of the friendship bracelets. They take 13 damage. That would be nice. That's a whole extra 4 damage. That's a whole extra 8 damage with Deathbringer. This is tough. Do I want to transfigure? Because I get 3 extra energy with the friendship and the thing. Or do I... Oops. Do I want to add even more souls to my deck? Debuff enemy. We'll do transfigure. Why not? We'll do transfigure. Okay, so we're fighting the Kaiser thing. So this is gonna be... Ooh, hold on. I only have Snap to be able to switch where I'm looking. This might be tough. Okay, so I'm friendshipping. Do I want to sleight of hand? Sorry, sleight of flesh. I think I want to sleight of flesh. This is just going to be a setup turn. I'll just eat the damage. Okay. So we definitely have to use this. Do I transfigure borrowed time? Let's see. I do transfigure something here, but I'm not sure what. I think borrowed time isn't the worst. No, we should transfigure either Death's Door or Negative Pulse, because we're going to need the defense. So I think I transfigure Negative Pulse, and then I'm going to use both of them. Yeah, that's the go. That's the go. All right. I think we got this. I think we got this. I think we have good defense. Do I rolling Boulder here? It'll get it out of my deck. And then I can snap, look at you. And then I guess I can have Capture Spirit be kept. Do I want to use my Wisp right now, though? I'm taking 12 damage. I have Plating, don't I? No, I don't, because I didn't buy it. That's fine. We'll take some damage. We have almost full health. We're fine. But you do get frail and weak. That sucks. Oh, no! Okay, we have Snap. We drew Snap, so we can turn around, at least. What am I adding Retain to? To Deathbringer, I guess. We're gonna transfigure. We're gonna transfigure Deathbringer. So this will do a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay, and then we are going to borrow time. Do I want a negative pulse, the transfigure, or do just use 2 negative pulses? Oh wait, hold on. I'll use Death's Door and then a negative pulse. Yeah. And then we might as well Capture Spirit. Okay. So we gotta turn around. But I have Snap, yeah, okay. I guess we'll retain borrow time. Yep, okay, so now we just need to, we're actually all defended up. I'll just summon Ozzy, and then we'll actually end the turn there. I'm sure there's a second phase. Never mind, there isn't a second phase. Just, okay, cool. 10. Strength. Okay, Soul Storm. Deal 9 damage. Deal 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. Ooh. Exhaust your hand. If 9 cards were exhausted this way, gain 1 intangible. Call of the Void. At the start of your turn, add 1 random card into your hand. It gains ethereal. That could be cool. And if it's ethereal, if I just don't use it, it's gone. So I don't have to worry about it clogging up my deck. That's actually really cool. Innate. Yeah, we'll do Call of the Void. That could be really cool. I don't think I need it. I think my deck's actually pretty strong how it is. So 1, 2... There's no 3 path for elites in this time, but we'll go this way. We'll be able to hit a shop. And then if we go this way, we can hit a fire. Yeah, we'll do that. We both seek vengeance. It will have a cost to pay. I accept any cost, every cost for his death. Blood-soaked Rolls adds 1 enthralled to your deck. Gain energy, 1 energy at the start of your turn. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. Oof. I get 1 extra energy. It's eternal, so I can't remove it. But if I get 1 extra energy, that would be 6 energy per turn once I'm all set up. But I draw a lot with souls. So this is probably going to end up being in my hand more often than not. Distinguished Cape. Distinguished Cape. Lose 9 max HP, add 3 apparitions to your deck. Ethereal, gain 1 intangible, exhaust. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. It's exhausted though. It's not like permanently removed. Choices, Paradox. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards into your hand. Add Retain to the chosen card. I think Distinguishing Cape, but I have a lot of block. Honestly, all of these are kind of like We'll do Choices, Paradox. It's the one that least that will interfere with my deck the least. Because we have a lot of block. I haven't really been taking damage, so I don't need to worry about intangible. Right hand. Retain. Aussie deals 4 damage. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, return this to your hand. Haunt. Retain. Oh, these are all retain, right? Whenever you play a soul, a random enemy loses 6 HP. I guess we should do a power, so it's not clogging up our deck. But we'll Call of the Void. We'll Shroud. And I guess we'll Friendship. Because this is retained, so we don't have to worry about... Okay. Fetch, Ethereal. Asti deals 3 damage. Sleight of Flesh. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Hunt. We're going to borrow time, so I have 5 to deal with. We'll Sleight of Flesh. I probably should remove Rolling Boulder from my deck, but we will Deathbringer. And then I will Negative Pulse. The Living Shield's going to die. Turret Operator is pretty much dead now. All right. Yeah, this deck I think is very powerful. Enfeebling Touch. Ethereal enemy loses 8 strength this turn. Ooh, another upgraded borrowed time. You know what? Why not? I'm not too worried about the 3 doom being applied to myself. We'll go this way to get a shop. Oh! Devoted sculptor. Spirit of Ash, retain. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. I guess I'll take the ethereal, so it'll just vanish and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, Sleight of Flesh. We'll borrow some time. We don't need to defy, but I'll lose it if I don't. It's fine, whatever. We will negative pulse. I guess I'll transfigure something. What should I transfigure? Yeah, we'll transfigure defy. Sure, why not? Do we have the up to 10 block is preserved? I don't think we do. We should have gotten that one. Call of the Void. We'll Shroud, and then we'll negative pulse. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what's this? Call of the Void, right? Okay. Shared Fate. Ethereal, lose 2 strength. Enemy loses 2 strength. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? I don't use strength. I am a very weak lass. Yeah, but what's her called? What's her name? Necro Binder. Neko. Oh my God, Cat Binder. Necro Binder is very fun so far. We'll snap. We'll retain, or give it deaths. Retain rather. We haven't added any doom. Shoot. So we're not going to be able to block all this, but we will. I guess we'll necropulse. I was hoping to draw one of my borrowed times. There they are. How high can we get our block? Okay, 99 block. Can we get any higher than that? I don't think we can, unfortunately. Oh no, we can. We got 101 block. That's crazy. Gigantification Potion. The next attack you play deals triple damage. Grave Blast, Wisp, or Sleight of Flesh. I'll take another Wisp. Wait, why is this... What does it unupgraded do? Oh, it doesn't have retain. Okay. That's fine. Cool. End of days. Apply 29 doom to all enemies. Kill enemies with at least as much doom as HP. Ooh. Do I need that, though? Entropy. At the start of your turn, transform 1 card in your hand. I do really like the art for this. End of days could be really cool. I have plenty of energy. Yeah, sure, why not? And then that way I don't have to worry about blocking out their next turn. Aggressive. Stock when killed, a new axe spot. We'll do borrow time. A new axe bot is summoned in its place. So do I have to kill these each 2-3 times total? Okay, Call of the Void. We'll Friendship. We'll borrow time. Death's Door. And I guess we'll borrow time again to play Rolling Boulder. I'll get that out of our deck. We'll do say. Am I going to... Why do I have a second of this? I mean, I'll use it. Yeah, okay, sure. I think it was from the Call of the Void. Yeah, I'll take 6. Yeah, I'll take 6 energy every turn and then drawing an extra 2 cards plus the one I get from whatever it was. Where is it? Where is that? Oh, Pale's Blood, yeah. Okay. I don't want Enfeebling Touch. Okay, so what am I going to transfigure? We'll transfigure Deathbringer. Oh, I don't have Retain Sleight of Flesh yet. That's fine. I am gonna have to negative pulse here, or defy. I'll defy and Grave Warden, because those two give me something. Oh, one defy doesn't vanish, and Grave Warden gives me a soul. There's my Sleight of Flesh. Oh god. I don't think it's possible for me to lose now. As long as I'm not dead behind the wheel, I don't think it's possible for me to lose this act. Although the Door Marker Maker may hard counter my build, who knows. Okay, rolling Boulder's fun. Loot. Block Potion. Add a card. No escape. Apply 10 doom plus an additional 5 doom for 10. Every 10 doom already on this enemy. Sure. Okay. Do they count as instant, separate instances of doom? I don't think they do. Because separate instances of doom would keep triggering Sleight of Flesh, which would be crazy. Oh, I got hiccups again. Why do I keep getting hiccups when I play this game? I don't really want any of these. I guess I'll invoke. So we'll borrow time. 29 doom isn't worth it. We'll defy. Okay, oh, he had artifact, right? So we burned through the artifact of that guy. That's fine. Okay, Sleight of Flesh. Rolling Boulder. Yeah. Ugh, burns. Shoot, that's actually limiting my... That attack limits my, draw. That's not great for me. That's fine. I wish Souls had Retain. Oh, I should have defended. I forgot burns do damage. Whoops. It's fine, whatever. Alright, so we will Friendship. We will borrow time. Death's Door. Deathbringer. How much doom does it have? 20. So this will do 30 doom? No, 20 doom. Because it starts at 10, not 20. What am I thinking? Call of the Void. Yeah, let's get that out of our hand. Do I? Yeah, I'll snap and retain Transfigure. Why not? And then we will Deathbringer. I think we should upgrade Sleight of Flesh. Because that's so much more damage on top of... Wait, how do I get burn? I don't have flesh to burn. We'll borrow time. Negative pulse. Let's transfigure our no escape. So how much doom is this going to apply? Because it's going to do it twice in a row, right? So it's at 69 right now. So that's 10, that's 6 extra, 6 times 5 is 30, so it's going to do 40, which will bring it up to 109, and then 10 times 5 is 50, so it'll do, wait, hold on, 100 divided by 10 is 10, times 5 is 50, so it's going to do 60, so it's going to do 40 and then 60. So we're adding 100 doom with this one, with 2 energy. 106, yeah, wow, that is crazy. Devour life. Whenever you play a soul, summon 1. Ooh, okay. It's a neat card. We should keep that in mind. That's End of Days. Nice. Ooh, Potion Belt. Necro Mastery. Summon 5. Whenever Asti loses HP, all enemies lose that much HP as well. That'd be really good if I was building Asti, but I am not. And all those other cards are also Asti cards. Oh my god, you're so cute! You're so cute! Oh my god, look at your stupid little glasses! Sorry. Tinker time. Navigating through an endless sea of corpses, you find a mad scientist scavenging for various scraps. Yes, hi, hello! You look like a capable fighter. I need a tester for my next atrocity device. How about it? Sure, except create a custom card to add to your deck. What kind of tool will help you kill everyone? Let's make a power. Excellent choice, excellent choice. Now what should it do? The scientist rubs her hands together with glee. Improvement at the end of combat, upgrade a random card. Gain 2 strength and 2 dexterity. I don't use strength. I have so much block, I don't need the dexterity, so I'll do improvement. Woo, all done, this is for you. Now get out here and slaughter. Little did you know that scientists went on to create hundreds of weapons, resulting in several thousand deaths within the Spire. You go, girl. You go be an entrepreneur. Nunchuck, every time you play 10 attacks game. This is kind of useless to me because I do not play attacks. I sometimes play snap. Sometimes. Yeah, we'll take another borrowed time, sure. Okay, so we'll use this. You know what, let's transfigure our shroud. And then we'll borrow time it. Never mind, that only gave 1 energy. Whoops. It's fine, we'll negative pulse. Get that doom started. Get that doom in ya. Yeah, so some of these guys, I need to check the courier to see if they have 4 arms, but like I feel like some of these guys have like longer pig-like snouts, or this isn't a pig, this is like an anteater or a aardvark snout. What's this? Aggressive, high voltage. At the start of Zap bot's turn, it gains 2 strength. Okay. And then what are you, guard bot? Are we fighting an elite right now? We are not. Okay, so. Friendship. Do I end of days here? Yes, I think I do. I think I do. Okay. So much for your summons, huh? Oh, do you just summon a bunch of monsters? Is that all you do? Well, that'll be easy to deal with. Does this does not have retain. Yeah, I'll borrow time. Well, no escape and bodyguard. Why not? We will, what are we doing? Sleight of flesh. Negative pulse. And do I rolling boulder here? I think I do. Seems like AoE is the name of the game with this guy. Yeah, AoE is definitely the name of the game. So if I had to guess the behaviors, because now that it has 4, only now is it attacking, I can only guess that it will keep summoning until it has 4 bots. Oh, we'll definitely use the mad scientist thing. Let's Call of the Void, sure. We will borrow some time. No, we don't need to borrow time. We will Grave Warden. And then, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna take 11 damage. That sucks. I should have blocked, potioned. It's fine. Melancholy. Ethereal. Gain 10 block. Reduce this card's cost by 1 whenever anyone dies. Ooh. We're ending a daze now. So what is its base cost? Huh. Oh, does that include Asti? Oh, that is cool. That is cool. That is cool. We're gonna do this, and you're gonna die. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Add a card. Do I get an upgraded Death's Door? Yeah. A Death's Door can't hurt me. Do I want to go to a shop? I don't really have a lot of gold. So I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, we'll go this way. We'll stop at a rest site, so if we do feel the need to rest, we can. Spur. Summon 3, Asti heals 5. Oh, I don't know if I want this card. I mean, in general. It's like, oh, I'm spurring Asti. And Asti's like, I can't look at you. It's like, no, Asti. Please. Death March, retain. No, these are all retain. Deal 8 damage, deal 3 additional damage for each card drawn during your current turn. This would be good for a soul deck. Do I want a second End of Days? I don't really want any of these. I guess we'll keep an End of Days in our hand. Why not? We'll borrow some time. We'll Slay the Flesh. We will Deathbringer. And we will Wisp so we can Grave Warden. High five! Asti deals 11 damage, applies 2, vulnerable to all enemies. Alright, we'll definitely mad sciencing this. We'll negative pulse, we'll Death's Door. Not the best turn, but not the worst. I do want to draw cards. Yeah, I want this. We'll also Shroud here. You're soaring. Well, receive 50 damage less to attacks. From attacks? Oh my god. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do damage to this person? The answer is I'm not. I'm not gonna do damage. Because I don't need to do damage. Because I'm better than you. I am gonna take a little bit of health here, though. Yeah, it could have been better. Oh well. $37 versus 29 Doom for the upgrade. Let's see. I guess we'll Deathbringer. So they're at 160 health. If we End of Days... End of Days is 125 plus 37 is... Just 2, carry the 160. Yeah, this will kill him. Nice. Close potion, add a card. Sentry mode. At the start of your turn, add 1 sweeping gaze into your hand. Sweeping gaze, ethereal. Asti gaze deals 10 damage to a random enemy. Ooh. Oh man, Asti, your eyes are beautiful. Look how beautiful Asti's eyes are. We don't need any of those. Now the question is, so Mad Scientist has been upgrading my cards, right? So what have you upgraded? I think they upgraded the second borrowed time, which is nice because I did misplay a couple times thinking I'd get 2 energy and only got 1. Upgraded my ended days, and Death's Door was already upgraded. This Death's Door wasn't. I think we should upgrade. I think we're okay. Yeah, let's upgrade. Let's, is Sleight of Flesh not upgraded yet? Yeah, let's upgrade Sleight of Flesh. Because that's the majority of our non-doom damage, is Sleight of Flesh. And it's crazy what you can do. Soul Stream, no. Spur, no. I don't want a second Sleight of Flesh, but why not? I'm taking 29 damage here. Let's not do that. Let's take 22 instead. I mean, 7 instead. Okay. What do I do here? We're gonna Sleight of Flesh. So we're gonna do 22 damage for each status affliction. We're going to borrow time. I'm gonna Brave Warden, then I'm gonna Negative Pulse. And I guess we'll Bodyguard, because why not? Building up the Asti meat shield is never a bad idea, because it's basically essentially Ostia's block for me that doesn't decay between turns. 43, that's a lot. And I have no way to deal damage. Let's see if we can get a draw. We can. Draw me Doom. Yeah, nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. End of days, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna Friendship. Am I gonna Wisp here? Yes, I am. I'm gonna Negative Pulse. Do I want to No Escape? Or Defend, maybe. So 14 plus 8 is 22. Yeah, I'm gonna Defend. It won't let it go ethereal, but that's fine. I don't take any damage, which is all I care about. Okay. So we're defying. We're gonna Soul. Call of the Void. Am I going to Snap? Yeah, I think I'm gonna Snap and retain the End of Days. We're gonna Negative Pulse. The Doom block thing, is that... Hold on. How do I look at my powers? Friendship, energy, Shroud. Where's Shroud? Is it... Did I not use Shroud? I did not. So whenever I apply Doom, it's not just to enemies. That's good. It's not good that I don't have it equipped right now. Yeah, we'll Grave Warden. We will... I guess we'll borrow some time. And then... Bodyguard? 7 plus... we'll also Defend. We might as well keep Osti's health up. Okay, we are gonna shroud. We're gonna fetch soul. Okay, so negative pulse. I can transfigure something. Let's transfigure end of days. We're gonna borrow some time. Question is, do I use... This will do 37 damage twice. I'm not going to use it yet. I am gonna Death's Door. 9 times 4 is 36, so I have enough block. So we're gonna Rolling Boulder, actually. Flash of Steel. Might as well draw a card. Will Deathbringer? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll, oh shoot, I don't have the mana to End of Days because I transfigured it. We can survive. Yeah. Okay. All right. At the start of each boss combat, heal 25. Well, now I don't even need to rest. I don't want any of those. Well, so what did it upgrade this time? I think it upgraded Call of the Void. Yep, it did. Seance, transform a card in your draw pile into soul. I guess we'll do Devour Life. So Call of the Void. Okay, how are we gonna... So we're taking 10 plus 14, 24 damage. If I borrow time, that's gonna give me enough block. Yeah. It's just enough block, actually. Do I... I'll Devour Life to get that out of here. I guess I'll transfigure something. No, I'll Defy. And then we'll give Transfigure Retain. Let's see. Fetch. Shroud. Okay. Let me think. I have three. I have 3. So we're gonna Shroud. We're gonna Negative Pulse, which does it apply to every instance of Doom being applied? So will I gain 3 block or will I gain 12 block? I think I'll gain 12. Never mind, I'll gain more than that. Why did I gain more than that? Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Okay. And then... Huh. Weird. Okay. Anyway. So I still don't have enough to fully block out, so we'll do that. We are getting wounded here. Nasty is dying. Okay, we'll do that. I guess we'll Negative Pulse. We're gonna also, I think, Deathbringer here. Yeah, and that will kill 2 of them. And I'll be able to kill the other 2 probably easily enough. I'll get End of Days most likely. And then I'll just use that. Yep. There we go. Regen potion, gain 5 regen. Nice. Do I want a 3rd wisp? The answer is, of course I do. I smith here. What am I smithing? What does this do? Innate. I don't need to be innate. This is the last. I actually don't need this anymore. I don't need the 1 strength, 15 doom, rolling boulder, 10 damage. This could be useful. You know what? Yeah, this could be useful. Because this is the boss. What is this? The door maker? Lots of teeth. Door. Melancholy. Retain. Gain 13 block. Reduce this cost for when anyone dies. Page Storm. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw 1 card. I don't want any of these, but I guess I'll take Page Storm. So we're gonna... It's Call of the Void. It is not. We're gonna Rolling Boulder. Oh, right, it's doing damage. I didn't see that. For some reason I was like, oh, it's inanimate. We're gonna regen, because why not? We're also gonna strength, because why not? Okay, let's get Page Storm out of our hand. We're gonna borrow time, Deathbringer, and Death's Door. And then we'll no, we don't need a snap, because those are ethereal. I mean, I could have snapped for the 9 damage. What am I doing? Oh my god. Friendship. Shroud. Friendship. Negative pulse. And then I guess I'll wisp, because I don't have quite enough. So I'll wisp and bodyguard to at least block a little bit more damage. Do that. I am going to use this just to get it out of the draw. And then I am going to use Borrow Time to capture Spirit and defend. This is definitely this definitely has a second phase. No question about it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will not overdraw here. I think I'm just going to use these 2 defends and the... Yeah. And the summon. Because I also don't want to get too reckless with the borrowed time and like lose track of how much doom I've got. Well, negative pulse, we'll Death's Door, we'll Grave Warden, and do I don't preserve any block, right? So there's no reason to... Doormaker, who's there? I basically just effectively knocked on his door really hard. He opens the door and gets a rock to the eye. Now we can use Call of the Void. No escape. I don't have any doom on him. So we're gonna Deathbringer here. We're gonna capture spirits. We're gonna use our soul. Never mind, that just gave us 2 more soul. That just gave us 2 more soul. Okay, I'm gonna borrow time. I'm gonna use Deathbringer again. Then I'm gonna use Wisp. And no escape. What are you still doing here? What do you mean? I'm throwing rocks in your face. Enemy loses 8 strength. Yeah, sure. Negative pulse. Death's Door. Negative pulse. Grave Warden. Let's see what we draw, because we have 3 energy in our hands. Will Wisp capture spirit. Uh, 40, and then it's going to try to escape. Oh, well, we can't have that. You can't leave. I guess we'll buff Asti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so Deathbringer. I guess we'll negative pulse here. Does it revert back to the other form? Yeah, it does. That's not great. Oh, hey, another of this. I'll take it. Negative pulse. Wheel Death's Door. And I don't think we're going to use the souls. Flatten. Oh, my Boulder is at 60 damage per... No, that's... wild. Okay. What are you still doing here? So it's now his teeth. Oh my god. Please. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Negative pulse. Soul again. Oh my god. Nice. Okay, we win. What? You again? Goodbye. Goodbye. Architect, you killed my parents, you killed my friend, you killed my life, and now I will kill you. Vengeance, is it? No, thank you. Zap. 1,240 damage. I wonder how it calculates the damage you deal. Epoch unlocked. Nice. Alright. Cool. Okay, let's go from the beginning and then we'll go up. The Architect. Unlocked by accumulating score. Magnum opus. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Prion, and things aren't simple and fun anymore. The creatures didn't make sense, the monsters don't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess. An entity with its own imagination and will. Let's imagine such a being. So I'm assuming that's the Architect. Eternal Armor, gain 7 plating, jackpot, deal 25 damage, add 3 random 0-cost cards into your hand. And Prep Time, at the start of your turn, gain 4 vigor. Ooh, okay. Chapter 4, Seeds, Magnum Opus. This is another placeholder. Enamored by the growth and stability of flora and fauna, the Architect spends decades researching and refining them. And so, at last, the penultimate creation, the ancient seeds, are complete! The seeds which turned out to be failures, the mistakes, were placed in a heavy coffer and hurled into the ocean's depths. You can now climb the spire through customizable runs and seeds. Ooh, okay. So, did this lock anything? Unlocked cards? Yeah, it unlocked cards. Oh god. Why do I have so many? Beat Act 1 with Necrobinder. Who is worthy to enter the Exalted Spire? The capital gathers the most brilliant, formidable, and courageous from all the lands. 12 explorers formed an expedition and advanced inside to make history. None made it back. Scourge. Apply 13 Doom, draw 1 card. Oblivion. Whenever you play a card this turn, apply 3 Doom to the enemy. Ooh. Countdown. At the start of your turn, apply 6 Doom to a random enemy. Okay. Those are cool cards. Futility. Beat Act 2 with the Necrobinder. Incident report date 2771, question mark, question mark, question mark. Accidentally entered a conflict between a boulder throwing individual and flying automatons. Jackpot Groups, fighter, crushed by a boulder. Jose Paxson, fighter, fell in a hole. Big Ed, bard, shot by a construct. Gabro Dugby, healer, touched grass. Temi Mondes, arcanist, whereabouts unknown. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Relics unlocked. The following relics will appear in future runs. Bone Flute. Whenever Aussie attacks, gain 2 block. Funerary Mess. At the start of each combat, add 3 souls into your draw pile. And Book Repair Knife. Whenever a non-minion enemy dies to Doom, heal 3 HP. Ooh. Booting up. Play a run with the Necrobinder to reveal this epoch. Chapter 5. Booting up the defects. The defect reboots. Surrounded by a wreckage of molten metal, ash, and thousands of dead bugs. Datalog corrupt. Its core barely held together, limbs barely responsive. The defect scavenges broken panels and pieces from other constructs to patch itself together. The defect is ready. Unlocked the defect as a playable character. This is Beat Act 3, the Spireborn Necrobinder. We were but meant to survey the preliminary floors, but it proved nothing like we expected. Such wondrous wildlife, curious artifacts, and even wandering traders. From whence have these marvels arrived? Our team seems intent on hoarding riches, but at least my enthusiasm is shared by Giovan. We have fallen madly in love, and soon shall welcome a child into our lives. Oh. Apply Potion of Doom, apply 33 Doom. Potion of Ghouls, add 2 souls into your hand, and Bone Brew, summon 15. Alright, the Necrobinder transcends mortality. Ascensions are available when starting a run. Alright. Well, I think I like the Necrobinder, but next time, I think we're going to try out the Defect, the character I'm most looking forward to because he's my favorite from the first game. So, thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.